Hey, what is up guys, your boy Raven here today with a little guide for the prerelease, and this is a type of guide that hopefully will help you win your prerelease, because I'm after mine, so I have some more experience in that prerelease, and there are some key things that I wanted to share with you. So first things first, let me just find the card. There are two type of decks. Those are the one pre-constructed decks. I'm just going through the cards. One of them has this card. One of them has a Mungus, and if you're gonna have a Mungus, you are in trouble. If your pre-constructed 23 card deck has a Mungus, you really just have a bad start. Why? Fantastic question. Because Fungus and almost majority stuff in your deck will have 40 HP to start, because you have to evolve, because there are stage 1s. And the problem is, the second deck that has Necrozma and Medichamp, I believe, they attack for that 40, and they can attack turn 1 for that, right? So they will basically destroy everything. The only card, like, of course, you know, Among Us can be really good if you can pull this off, if you have enough energy for that, but it is a struggle against Necrozma and Medichamp with the Karate Belt. That is a real struggle. The only good, like, really good attacker in this whole deck, let me just find it, because again I can't really find it. Where is it? It's a Frostlast. This card, I kind of, you know, talk about it in my Police Pulse video. In Among Us deck, Frostlast is the key. If you can pull more Frostlasts, just do it. This is a super aggressive card. Of course, it's stage 1, but the basic has 50 HP. So, if you're going first because you want to evolve first, do not play Fungus. Play first basic Pokemon for Frostlast, which is Snorunt, right? Play Snorunt. He has 50 HP, so it will protect you for this one turn. Because if you're going first and your opponent has Meditite, which attacks for 40 exact damage for one fighting type energy, if you played Fungus, they're gonna dong you, right? This is bam, you're out. That's a game. You want to avoid that, right? So you really do want to avoid that. Of course, Meditite can't attack again next turn. That's why, you know, it's good to have the 50 HP Pokemon to start, because they're gonna attack. It's 40 damage. It's fine, but then you can evolve. You will knock out, you know, your Frostlast. That's true, but it gives you that time to build, you know, this for one turn, right? And that is crucial. Of course, Medichamp with Karate Belt. That is something we do not pull him. That was not in our kits, and this is a deck that will win you if you pull Necrozma and like the other promo, not Tapu Fini. Again, Tapu Fini, super bad promo. If you pulled it like I pulled it, do not play it. I'm gonna try to find it somewhere, because I wanna forgot about Tapu Fini. Super bad. Do not put it in a deck. It's just a waste of space. You're only gonna use attack for 20, because the attack for 100 needs and requires 3 energies, 2 water type and 1 neutral, right? 1 colorless. And if there's a Ultra Beast against you, know, and the opponent has an active Ultra Beast, it attacks for 100 for 1 colorless. But there are no Ultra Beasts. There are literally no Ultra Beasts. Necrozma is not an Ultra Beast. Those decks do not have Ultra Beasts. So Tapu Fini is a waste of space, and this tells you someone who played it, and it's just completely rubbish, and it's a waste of space. It's easily the worst promo in this set, because if actually, like, at least Necrozma would be that Ultra Beast, or like would have, you know, like the wording Ultra Beast, and you can use that 100 damage attack against it, fantastic. But you can't, like, you have to build towards it. You have to put all those 3 energies, and at the same time, you know, Necrozma can do it as well, but it has a little bit better attacks, because for 2 it attacks for 30, but next turn it takes 30 less. And then of course, if it's, you know, I remember, if it's an evolution Pokemon, it deals 160, 100, it deals 160, and for 3 energies it deals 100. A lot better card. So do not put that. Again, HP matters. Let's be clear here. HP matters. If you have Frostlast, if you have Among Us deck, your top HP is probably around 100, so it dies instantly to almost anything your opponent will have if they have Necrozma, Meditype, Medicham combo running with Karate Belt. It dies instantly to those, so be prepared for that, right? So you really do not think a lot about the fact that Fungus puts stuff to sleep, because again, this is just a a coin flip, and you know how coin flips are, right? Like dice roll, I should say. You should never rely on that. If that's your last turn, you have nothing else to do, just do it, but do not rely on that that much. Another card that is super powerful is Alolan Marowak. Why it's Alolan Marowak? Well, it has an attack for nothing, sorry. It has an attack for nothing, literally 0 energy, and it says that you discard a top card from your opponent's deck. If that's a Pokemon, you attack for the amount of its HP. And I had a situation when, I got knocked out because of that, but also it stalls, right? Because it does not require the energy to deal ton of damage or to start discarding stuff from your opponent's deck. It stalls a game for you, so you can actually build a bench, right? So that's a really good card to start with. Again, it is in Meditype Medicham deck, not really in the Fungus deck, as you've seen, because we got 2 Fungus decks here and it's not there. So again, another great card. If you're gonna pull it from the pack, fantastic, great, do it. Another thing is the usage of GXs or tag team GXs. Honestly, if you feel like using them, okay, but to be quite honest with you, there's not really a lot of use. It's a pre-release and you don't want to lose 3 prize cards. And it happened during our pre-release. There was a guy that was just sniped by Asleaf. Oh, I'm going to touch on that bench sniping in a second. So if it comes to, GX and tag team GXs, if I would about to, like choose, maybe I'll play Caldeo, but that's the only, and I would still hesitate to be honest with you. It's just, a lot of trouble, and I don't know. If you feel like going for it, do it, but I would not. And again, with the Fungus deck, you have no bench snipe, have nothing. While if you have a Meditype Medicham deck, you have a bench snipe, because you got Asleaf that attacks for 30, and you've got Medicham that attacks for 40. Anyway, so honestly I felt when I was starting the games against those decks that I'm in the back foot, like I'm already losing prizes, because you're gonna sometimes start with the 40 HP Pokemon and they will have this fighting type, right? They will have instant KO on you if you go first and you only have that. That's a dong, that's it, bye bye, good over. So if you're gonna open Mungus and Fungus, be prepared for that for you HP matters. If you open, Medicham, Meditype, just add some energy, Karate Belt, focus on bench sniping, and, just get those Marowaks, Medichams, and Necrozmas running. Asleaf, well, you might, but not that much. That's it, that's all you need, and you're gonna win. Honestly, you're gonna win. So that's how I feel, it's kind of unfair advantage that this one deck has, and there's nothing you can really do. It was kind of the same as you had like Volcanion last time, but this time I feel like it's even more, because not only there's a really good promo card that goes with it, but also there's a whole deck that is just better than, right? It's just better than Among Us. Plus, of course, some cards in Among Us deck will have weakness to fighting, and I'm gonna show you which one I'm talking about. I'm talking about Audino. You're all gonna have Audino, and his ability says that you can draw additional card if it's an active Pokemon, but has a weakness to fighting type. So again, you might not even use it sometimes. Of course, a great draw power, especially if you have a U-turn board, because its retreat cost is 1, so you will have it for free. but it's honestly really hard to play with it, and I don't know why my monitor just went black and everything just like faded. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and yeah, thank you so much. See you guys. Bye.